Let's start with one of the catchiest, most infectious songs of the year by an up-and-coming English band. The clean, angular guitar riff from Chris Hall matches Natasha Shiner's voice perfectly, and the rest of the band lays down one of the most groovy supports of the year from the opening seconds. Although the band has received millions of views, I'm honestly surprised they haven't seen even more mainstream success. Swim is tailor-made for summer radio. This song provides the most impactful and well-crafted chorus of the year, fueled by driving guitars from Rodri Daniel and powerful vocals from Tally Kallstrom. The last third of the song consists of an excellent ascending guitar solo from Daniel and a creative outro from Kallstrom. It's unfortunate that this promising Welsh band broke up earlier this year. Less than a year after the release of their debut album, You Say I'm Too Much, I Say You're Not Enough. Hopefully, the band's members put out more music in the future.
Can't sleep. When I wake up, I remember you're not next to me. Oh, where you should be, like in my dreams. 'Cause I got to a place where you come back to me, lost in a fantasy of broken sleep.
Only a few months after releasing their debut album, You Are Someone Else, Fickle Friends returned with their best song yet. A go-to song to wake me up before class, this track sees the band dive into synth pop with awesome results. A signature ascending synth riff carries the song, and Shiner's voice sounds amazing in its deep range as she reminisces over her ex. Last Dinosaurs, alt-rockers from Australia, provide the song of the summer and driving song of the year with their second single from their third album, Umeno Garden. Lead guitarist Lachlan Kasky provides, with his brother and guitarist vocalist Sean, intricate and driving guitars that carry the song as Sean sings about feeling unease in a relationship he knows is right for him.
Promise I will not see out this night when I'm comforting and holding you.
As most math rock fans were, I was incredibly excited when TTNG announced they were releasing an acoustic version of their debut album Animals, a staple of the genre, with original vocalist Stuart Smith returning. The album lived up to the hype, but surprisingly the best track is a song that I overlooked on previous listens of the electric version of Animals. Crocodile, a song in which Smith emotively relays how he is drawn to his significant other despite many struggles, is transformed from a mid-tempo song to a hauntingly beautiful ballad. Yvette Young provides excellent piano playing, providing needed space while still showing her technical ability. The song's catharsis comes with the multi-tracking in the vocals of the latter part of the song, as it sounds like Smith is singing with current lead vocalist Henry Tremaine.
Smirking at first blood, the circling above, but this is not enough. Yeah, this is not what you thought. No, we are not just graffiti on a passing train. I got back what I once bought back in that slide. I won't need to replace this culture. Is a culture of overexposure. Not today. Don't feed me to the some pain. Sleep in the well-lit room, don't let the shadow through. And sever all I knew, yes, sever all I thought.
The shortest song on 21 Pilots' highly anticipated fifth release, Trench, is one of the best tracks on the album and of the year. Frontman Tyler Joseph casts any doubts aside of his rapping ability, as he rides the excellent production from Paul Meany of Mute Math and tight drumming from Josh Dunn for around 2 minutes straight. Despite its chorus only repeating once, the song covers a lot of topics, including faith and doubt, mental health, and the fictional world of Dima that the album is based on.
You gotta give up the dark to start again. And it feels like falling in love. Yeah, it feels like falling in love. 'Cause save me tonight.
This Scottish band harkened back to an 80s Heartland style on their fourth album, Hold On to Your Heart, finding a refined style that fit their talents and therefore improving greatly. The record, inspired by the band losing loved ones, explores themes of light and darkness. Lead singer Murray McLeod states that, "Feels Like Falling in Love is about discovering a pinhole of light in the dark and turning it into the sun. We basically wanted to capture the feeling of the last scene in The Breakfast Club. Throw on your headphones, turn up the volume, punch the air as hard as possible, and go live the best life you possibly can." The music certainly inspires epic, cinematic feelings in listeners, with the crystal clear synths and power pop guitars carrying McLeod's vocals about the power of love. This track off the Filipino math rock band's third album, All My Friends, is full of standout moments, including a chorus propelled by bassist Noe Rubio, tight, fast-paced drumming from Joanne Pagaduan, and twinkly, intricate, dazzling guitars from Clarence Garcia and Nelson Villamayor. I love how the band members play off one another with precision, how the band provides driving rhythms without feeling overwhelming, how the band provides dynamic contrast, and how the band balances intricacy and roughness with atmosphere. Japanese jazz/math rock trio Mouse on the Keys diverged from their usual instrumental sound on their third album, Tress, by featuring guest vocalists on several songs. The best of these tracks is Pulse, featuring Canadian R&B singer Dominique Fils-Aime. The band pulls away from their usual extremely technical sound to focus on an atmospheric backing track of synths, driving drums, and pianos that lets Fils-Aime's smooth, beautiful voice shine as she sings about finding love and not wanting it to go away. Less than a third of the way through the song, a short but sweet saxophone solo steals the show, and Mouse and the Keys provide a cathartic, wonky, slightly dissonant synth riff that matches perfectly with Fils-Aime's lyrics relaying how she feels when her lover is away. A laid-back, beautiful piano solo leads to a well-produced outro, as this song seals its spot at number 2 on this list. best American guitarists in math rock team up for a reworking of a Covet song from their debut EP. Yvette Young and her Covet bandmates provide an exceptional build, but Camarena steals the show with an electrifying solo. The Taiwanese math rock trio opened their new album with the mesmerizing title track. KT Chang's virtuosic, funky bass riffs opens Underwater, which eventually transforms into a densely scored soundscape with electronic elements that help it fulfill its title. Mouse on the Keys diverge even more from their usual sound on the Trez album opener by teaming up with the Irish choral group Manam. A synth intro leads to a technical keyboard solo, which then gives way to the group's beautiful harmonies.
You gotta move on, you know I got your back. The sun is high, so rise and shine. Let me be the story. Let's enjoy what we can.
The veteran French band delivers an anthem about letting go of mundane modern life to seek a loving relationship, with a brass band backing them.
Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just trying to move up front, little more this, little less that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news.
The American R&B singer shows his bravado with some great retro production, including a horn section and a cool guitar solo. While Mouse on the Keys provided less dense and less technical arrangements on their newest album for purposes of atmosphere and making room for vocalists, fellow Japanese jazz/math rock band Jizwa provided their technical masterpiece. Although the album Elephant in the Room is on, Room, has unfortunately not yet received an American release. This track is available worldwide on the compilation album Colors, Victor Jazz Nation. Elephant in the Room alternates between driving passages led by the band's rhythm section of Go Yamada on bass and Shin Kakawa on drums, and an angular, tight chorus featuring interplay between Noriyuki Ino on guitar and Ki Katagi on piano.